All right, these are the directions for the puzzle cube project. In this video, I'm going to give you a general overview of the project, and then I'm going to show you the steps for puzzle cube step number 1. So the puzzle cube project is broken down into a few steps. I'm going to show you number 1, and then for the other ones I'll make separate videos. So basically the puzzle cube project is your end goal, your objective is to create a wooden puzzle cube like puzzle made out of puzzle pieces like this. You have 5 or 6 puzzle pieces that'll fit together to make one of these cubes, and you make these puzzle pieces out of the wooden blocks that we've been using throughout the semester for various projects. So there's a couple of rules, and this is in the written directions in your LMS, but the pieces must fit together to form a 3 by 3 by 3 block cube. The puzzle pieces themselves, these are the puzzle pieces, they have to be between 3 and 6 blocks per puzzle piece. So you can't have a puzzle piece that's 7 blocks, you can't have a puzzle piece that's 2 blocks. Okay? Each puzzle cube has to have 5 or 6 puzzle pieces. So you can't have 7, you can't have 4 pieces. The block faces, when you're creating, you'll have to create some of these puzzle pieces, and when you're coming up with ideas, when you fit these blocks together, you can't, they have to fit face to face, kind of like those magnetic blocks that you play with sometimes, the faces snap together. So in other words, you couldn't take a block like this and put it right in the middle of that seam up there. That's not going to work. You could do this block or this puzzle piece, or you could do this puzzle piece for your 3-piece or your 3-block piece, but you couldn't do it the other way that I showed you. So the block faces must connect directly to other block faces, and then you're going to end up coming up with at least 20 possible puzzle pieces, and you're going to draw isometric sketches of those. So you have to have 20 isometric sketches. These will go in your engineering notebook, and they have to be shaded. You have to follow the rules that we've been going over when we've been doing our practice sketching. So all your straight lines, you have to use a straight edge or a ruler with things like that. You'll also notice that on these, they're numbered, nice and neat. They're in a row. Okay. The easiest way to do this is to get a loose leaf piece of isometric paper and do your sketches. You know, go through all the 3s, all the 3 cube pieces, and then go through your 4s, then your 5s, then your 6s. There are only 2 number 3 pieces, so you kind of want a mixture of them. That way you have options, because later you're going to have 3 alternate designs. So you want to have some different size blocks. That way it's easier to come up with those alternate designs. But you'll notice here, the person that did this work did it exactly how they're supposed to. They're nice and lined up. And you'll notice that the first 3-block piece is labeled 3.1. So that means that this is the first 3-block piece. So it's 3.1. This is the second 3-block puzzle piece. So it's 3.2. This is the first 4-block one. So that's 4.1. This is 4.2. 4.3 down the line until they got to their 5s, 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, and then eventually there's 6, 6.1, 6.2, 6.3, 6.4. Okay? So this is what it's kind of your end goal for step 1, puzzle cube step 1. So what I would do is I would go get, first of all, get the materials you need to sketch with, and then I would go get 6 of these wooden blocks and then start playing around with the blocks, you know. Once you get to, once you do your 3s, then you get to your 4s, you know, you got your L block, you got this little, T block or whatever. Now, make sure you understand that this L block, right, this block here, I can't just move this over here and call that a different puzzle piece, because that's still the same puzzle piece. It's just oriented a different way, right? If I turn that around, that's still the same L block. So you need 20 pieces that are not like any other piece in your set. So, all right. So have fun. That'll be Puzzle Cube step number 1. Let me know if you have any questions.